just trying to watch now Cunningham's machine, and it's definitely set up differently. And I wonder, he's performing so much better this season already than he did last season. I wonder if he said to them, look, I need a car that's a little looser, a little bouncier, suits my style. It might seem strange to us, but it's working because he's up the pointy end of the field.
The adjustability of the Super Tourer style cars, which is what these two are, not quite there, but the power is probably better being a 7-litre V8 instead of a 5-litre. So that's why they've got the grunt to drive away.
Especially on the circuit, yeah.
You can see the cars really don't handle that well, especially over these bumps.
Well, there's a different suspension between what is the TLX and the Super Tourer, both in Class 1. The suspension package, you won't see the TLX bounce so much, but it's just a different style of vehicle slightly.
Man,
but they seem to have softened it up for him.
Halfway
Simon,
home here.
Yeah, and Simon doesn't seem to be so bouncy.
Halfway home here, Sooty, and these guys are on the edge. They are having a crack. More so Cunningham, who's having to drive at 10/10 just to keep Evans behind him. Evans got all the speed.
Well, the other advantage that Evans has is both of these guys don't really know the tyres that well. Evans maybe slightly little more given his time in the Dunlop series, and he can work on Cunningham and make him push his tyres past the limit.
A few battles going on here. So you've got Lance Hughes fighting with Scott Taylor, and Falk trying to get his way back through the field in behind Higgins and Alexander. That's Verdon giving the leaders some racing room.
Good man.
It was the first of our TL lappers. Evans close now. Turn 8 could be the time for a switch in the lead. And there it is, Cunningham. All out of shape trying to get that car stopped. Turn 8. New leader. Evans lights up. Out of turn 8 and drives away with it. There is the team and the family watching on. His dad, former land speed record chaser back in the day. His brother, obviously, Mitch, a protege to Mark Webber in Europe. Simon doing fantastic things as the reigning Super Tourer champ, now moved into the combined series. Doing a fantastic job now leading this series as well.
Still more bounce on Cunningham's than there is on Evans' car, but it doesn't seem to be affecting the way Cunningham wants to drive, because as I said earlier, he's still well ahead of the rest of the field. Poor old Angus Fogg there. His job now is to get through some of the tail runners of Class 1, and they're nearly 3 wide into turn 1. Alyssa Clapperton gets out of the way. She says, certainly you boys can go through and have your race.
Higgins caught up a little bit there, was just trying to be polite. And look how much of the gap he lost to Tom Alexander. The battle is on. Scott Taylor, one of our Aussie drivers, driving for Tony Richards Motorsport. We see him work quite closely with Aaron Seaton over in Porsche Carrera Cup and GT3 Cup Challenge, and he's a demon on the brakes.
Very nicely done too. It's our perfection move there.
Nothing wrong with that one. That was lovely.
Superb, clean racing. Now, Fogg has got in front of Alexander. Alexander being the current TR86 champion, the Toyota Finance TR86, and he's moved up to the V8 touring cars. So Angus Fogg has given a little bit of a lesson on how to throw these much heavier, much more powerful vehicles around Pukekohe. He got in front and over the hill. Now his job, chase down. Chances are slim, 4 laps remaining. He'd need a safety car to even get in the mix.
Well, they're going to catch Bruce Verdon at a very awkward moment here through turn 1. There's nowhere really for them to get out of the way through that part of the track. It's an awkward one. Oh, Evans has got the back end dancing as he picks off the traffic. Watch out, Cunningham's coming through. Nice job, Fleming. Good use of the mirrors. Yeah. He's having his own good battle right now with Pilcher. They're fighting away for 17th position. Look at these guys go at it. Oh! Edgell jumps on the two of them. So working his way through the lap traffic nicely in the Chester's car, and oh dear.
Probably just got himself caught up trying to stay out of the way of Edgell, and that was great of him to do so. I think it just got a little out of sorts when he's coming down, power down in the wrong place, a little bit of a mix-up.
Tell you what, he's lucky that he didn't bite the concrete wall here. So watch this, Edgell moves up the inside, Fleming doing a good job driving, looking in the mirrors.
Did he just get a little nick?
No.
No, he just got it wrong. Yeah, just a little bit. Okay, so be it. Stay off the wall. Hello, guys. Are you enjoying the race today? Sure, thanks. A little wave, a little wink, thumbs up, and off we go. Crack first and get back into racing.
I think the punters enjoyed that one right in front of them.
Fan favourite now.
Getting their money's worth. Edgell's closed up on Cunningham here. He's really chasing him down.
Well, this is what I wondered earlier, speaking about the tyre degradation. These drivers don't know what it does with the Dunlops. It's new to them. And was all the work that Cunningham was doing up front to try and hold off Simon Evans too much for the tyres? We've seen it before in Super Tourism, early season, where drivers would push hard and just destroy the tyres. And Simon Evans is trying to weave his way through past Brad Lathrop. He's got every right to hold his line on the hill. You cannot force him out there. Does a good job, and Cunningham now has just got to hold sway. Just got to hold on ahead of Tim Edgell. Has he blown his tyres?
Well, he caught the traffic at a really good time, so closed the gap to Evans a little bit. Evans now with clean racetrack and just steady himself. Oh, Cunningham.
Yeah, he's got to let Brad go through those turns. He can't be greedy on this. Same with Edgell. He's got around.
Can forward close up to third in the background. He's coming, he's chasing. 17 years of age. From Darwin, now living in the Gold Coast and racing here in Auckland.
This is good for Simon Evans, who, to be fair, had a mixed first opening round. It really had a disaster in one race and then could result in another. So he needs the steady weekend.
Edgell's done a fabulous job chasing.
And he's got time.
Here. Yeah.
He has time now. And if Cunningham has blown out his tyres, trying to hold off Simon Evans, this could be exactly what Edgell needs.
And they'll probably catch Brock Cooley and Blair McDonald on this last couple of laps as well. There's Berto. Great to see TKR, Team Kiwi Racing. It's funny having TKR and Super Black in the one kind of venue on the one weekend. Berto works his way through the traffic. He is 5th in the race.
He'll catch up Brad Lathrop just into turn 4, but he should get out there nice and clean. Yeah, there's enough of a gap there. That'll be all right.
Fortunately, brake dramas took him out of the first race before he even had a chance to get out onto the track. So he works his way through the lappers. These are our 2 leaders on the track passing each other. And our TL, or our Class 2, Kevin Williams, just lets our Class 1 leader through.
And so now we look behind. There it is. There's Tim Edgell caught up to Mitch Cunningham. I'm genuinely thinking tyres now. Harped on a little bit about it, but really no one quite knows.
Tyres and traffic, I'd say.
Yeah, no one really knows the performance of the Dunlops underneath the Super Tourer.
Now, can Edgell get clear of Williams here without losing time? He has. So you'll have one more lap to try and take second away. This car does look like it's handling those bumps a little bit cleaner. There's still more traffic to go yet.
And actually, Cunningham, if he's got everything right, if timing comes fair, he can utilise these guys to benefit himself with Edgell, put a bit of gap in between, and that's what he tried to do. He tried to get in front of the 50.
Oh, here we go. It's on in the last lap. McDonald's the cork.
Yeah, it didn't work for Cunningham. He wanted McDonald.
Oh, he's just going to sigh through here, but Edgell.
Oh, what a run from Edgell out of turn 4, blistering.
Last lap, forward in the background, getting his way through. Can Timmy Edgell take second away from Mitch Cunningham? Cunningham's thing in a straight line looks pretty quick. Different lines down at turn 5. Turn 8 will be the opportunity. He needs a good exit through 6.
It's game on now. Turn 8 will be his option. Now, will Mitch go middle, centre, and force Edgell out wide? He's gone wide. Tim Edgell inside. It's not enough. He's holding on. So, one last chance. I think Tim Edgell just lost a bit of traction trying to put the boot into it. Coming out of there, and Cunningham should hold on.
Meanwhile, out front, it's going to be 2 from 2 for the Smeg Commodore. Simon Evans had to earn that one, had a good race for the lead. Mitch Cunningham will grab second. The team's pretty happy with that one. Yeah, they know it. That's 2 from 2. Bryce Forward home for 4th. He chased Timmy Edgell, but Edgell was too fast. Got away from him. And Craig Baird 5th. First in our Class 2 car should be Kevin Williams. That'll be his 4th victory of the season when he arrives. Foggy fought his way back to 7th after the unfortunate spin. And that was a very good race. Simon Evans, he was aggressive in holding on to the 2nd position in the opening lap when it mattered. Sooty, that's how they finish up race 2 in the BNC NZ V8 touring cars. And so far, the Super Tourer style car is doing very well, taking 2 wins. We'll see how they go when they add another 2 laps and make it reverse grid for their final race that's coming up later today.
Well, the track is suiting them better. That's basically what it is, and it's a new combined category of TLXs and Super Tours, and it'll come together. The parity will slowly start to merge and form.